So here we have.
What is your name?
My name is Todd. I am here to visit only. I apologize for any undue disturbances to you. I primarily look for old military memorials and to pay my
Lower
respects.
your voice.
Pay my respects to those who are interred here. I will read where I can the memorials. So if any of you would like to say anything to me, you can use the device that I have in my hand to do so. That being said, thank you. So here we have David B. Smith, Company E, 22nd Georgia Infantry, Confederate States of America. And he was born in May of 1844 and died in February of 1928. Thank you very much for your service, sir.
Doomed.
So we'll continue walking. I think what we'll do is we'll work our way back here and we'll see who we can find. There is a map, a PDF map that was updated this month, which is June of 2024 actually, and it does give you a sense of where all of the military interments are. So I'll be trying to find that as much as possible. And I'm an old fluffy guy too, so you'll probably hear me breathe a little bit. It's 90 something degrees here in Georgia with the humidity up around the 65-70% mark. So air's a little heavy.
Down.
As a fluffy guy, you know, you may hear me breathe a little bit, and I apologize for that. I'll try to take care of some of that during the post. So here we have the Cochrans.
Fool.
And we have John D. Attaway, Company F, 5th Georgia RES. I'll have to look and see what RES stands for. Confederate States of America, 1848 to 1907. Thank you very much for your service, sir. And to give you a little background about me, I was in the military for 8 years. Come from a family that has a lot of military veterans in it. And I like to give my respects. Here we have Lieutenant Thomas M.J.P. That would be Company F, the 156th Infantry, United States Army, November 29th, 1886 to January 5th, 1918. Thank you very much for your service, sir. I do salute these graves. It is my constitutional right to do so, and also I feel that it's befitting in the most the ultimate way I can show respect to these falling servicemen and women. And I do salute not only servicemen, servicewomen as well. If I see family members, especially wives, I do my best to recognize them as well, simply because it takes a lot of sacrifice for both not only the service member but the family members as well. Here we have the Coopers. And We have the Browns here. I cannot see exactly, and I'm not going to step over in there. As you can see, there's this wall here that comes around, and there's the memorial, but I really can't read it. I'll try to add some context to these memorials as I edit them, and then put a few, if I can put more information in there about what I'm reading, especially if the memorial is not as clear to read as I'd like. Here we have Corporal James M. Welcher, Company B, 34th Regiment, Georgia Infantry, Confederate States of America, September 30th, 1845. And that would be October 15th, 1915. Thank you very much for your service, sir. As you can see, a lot of these memorials are overgrown, and some are very hard to read. Now this one's interesting, and I probably need to go on the other side to really take a look at it. And unfortunately, you have these here that are not very well preserved. We have M.G. Donaldson, Georgia, 1st Lieutenant, Company F, 2nd Regiment, Georgia Infantry, Confederate States Army, February 22nd, 1833 to November 6th, 1896. Thank you very much for your service, sir. We have the Curtises here. And here we have Guy M. Curtis, E2 U.S. Navy, World War I, August 29, 1891 to August 12, 1958. Thank you very much for your service, sir.
We commanded.
Brazelton. Looks like they're trying to fix this. We have the Walkers. See some of the dates on here. And we have a huge memorial to the Joneses. That had to have been quite the penny back in the day.
Disagree.
There were a lot of children here. We have Susie, 1892 to 1893. William, 1888, 1889. Horace, 1896 to 1898. Ruth, 1899. Died as an infant. More infant graves back there. And then here we have Susie, 1856 to 1899. Robert Tyre Jones, 1849 to 1937. And Lily Goggins Jones, 1875 to 1957. It is quite the place. Here we have Assistant Surgeon James H. Spear, F&S, 23rd Georgia Voluntary Infantry, Confederate States of America, 1840 to 1900. Thank you very much for your service, sir. And I'll also do my best to be respectful with where I walk as well. If there's no clear defined paths, I tend to stay, like you see this border here or that border up there, I'll tend to walk on it. Sometimes you just can't help but walk over those interments that aren't clearly marked. Maybe the headstone was replaced and just put in about where they thought the old one was.
Sister.
The Adaires. Here we have Reverend J.R. Gaines.
19.
January 1st, 1830 to June 10th, 1869. And his wife, Sarah E. Gaines, December 2nd, 1834 to February 2nd, 1908. We have the Facklers.
I want to leave.
Facklers. This is the old church. I don't know how old it is. I'll have to look at the history of it as well. And there's more.
Beside you.
There's interments here outside of the gate. Edwin's. And you just have these small markers. Here we have John, born 1866, died 1887. Beasley, John Beasley. We have F.G. Archer, born December 21st, 1868, died March 14th, 1888. Only 20 years old. Here we have the Hollands. And here we have the Fords.
I remember.
More old memorials.
I want to talk.
It's just sad how a lot of these families died out and these people were left forgotten. Their interments not
what should I do?
As well taken care of as they should have been. Here we have William Gunter, born May 12th, 1812, died December 23rd, 1901, Confederate veteran. Thank you very much for your service, sir. We have the Hits here.
Healthy.
We have Mark Henry, Sr. Hits, U.S. Air Force, World War II, Korea and Vietnam. Wow. December 29th, 1921 to October 27th, 1992. Thank you very much for your sacrifice, sir. Let me grab this flag here and put it back in as best I can. There we go. That's better. Here we have Ralph Hilton Johnson, Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II, May 12th, 1921 to May 1st, 2001. Thank you very much for your service, sir. Let me put your flag up here for you.
Me.
Yes. There we go. There we go. That's better. We have...
Can you hear him?
Ray. Here. And... Over here we have the clovers. Looks like they're getting ready to clean this one up as well. They've cut down a couple of trees and some bushes. You have an interment there, it looks like, and then now you have new headstones. These are all new headstones. Here we have Otis G. Glover Jr., Georgia, Captain Medical Corps, Korea, June 19th, 1818 to August 9th, 1967. Thank you very much for your service, sir. All right, we'll step down here. I have a few more down this hill here. And here we have
watching you.
Perkins, Quentin O. Perkins, Aviation Cadet, March 25th, 1920, February 20th, 1942. Thank you very much for your service, sir, and your sacrifice. It does not go unappreciated. I guarantee you, not from me, it doesn't.
Europe.
We have the Owens here. Here we have William S. Covington, Specialist 4, U.S. Army, Vietnam, February 10th, 1946 to February 5th, 2005. Thank you very much for your service, sir.
House. Stay with me.
We have another memorial up here. Just taking me a second to get to it. All right, here we go. Here we have Virgil Covington, A1C U.S. Air Force, Vietnam. Looks like December 15th, 1941 to November 21st, 2007. Thank you very much for your service, sir.
Christine.
And I think I may have missed one. This is Donald Tallman Osgood, Captain U.S. Army, World War II, March 16th, 1921 to April 6th, 2006.
Canada.
Thank you very much for your service, sir.
28.
And here we have, here we have Virgil R. Malden, Georgia, Private Company B, 9th Infantry, World War I, August 1st, 1891 to August 1st, 1970. Thank you very much for your service, sir. Wow.
Where am I?
All right. So.
She won't leave. Stop it.
So I'm going to take a quick break. These are all children here. At least a few of them are, especially around that tree.